Hello, this is Aurora behind Aurora's vlog and Aurora's podcast. Today we are going to be talking about the top 10 non monetary reasons why Filipinos marry foreigners. So, whether on social media, college campuses, or Main Street, USA, the sight of Filipinas with their non Filipino partners is getting quite common. One might ask, why would a Filipina marry a non-Filipino? Well, some people might instantly jump into conclusions and assume Pinay's motivation have something to do with the almighty dollar. The fact is, Filipinos marry outside of their ethnic group for a wide variety of reasons that have nothing to do with money or moving to the USA or any part of the Western countries. So, before we get into it, for the top 10, please support my channel by liking and subscribing the Aurora's channel. Top 10. A chance of peace. Many Pinays prepare a chance of peace from what they're accustomed to. Many come from a fairly sheltered and privileged background in the Philippines. To them, helping their new spouse get established either in the USA or the Philippines is a welcome challenge both for the relationships and for them personally. Number 9. A sense of adventure. When you leave the comfort of the place you grew up in, you leave part of your old identity and you assume new ones. Many Filipinas find this challenge all but irresistible. They can be a new person in a complete new setting as they adjust with their non-Filipino partner. This sense of redefining yourself is very empowering. Number 8. Going off on a least explored path. Filipino culture can sometimes suffer from groupthink. No matter the Pinay social class in the Philippines, there seems to be a set of pattern for people to live their lives. Usually, this means going to school, graduating, getting married, having X number of children, etc., etc. Many Pinays find this stifling. They get a chance to break out of this pattern of assumptions and expectations by their aunts, neighbors, and extended relatives when they marry a foreigner. In addition to marrying due to love and physical attraction, they also get a chance to explore a different path than the one followed by most of the females they know. Number 7. Shared values. Some Filipinas find it hard to find Filipino men who share their values. A number of Filipinos who marry non-Filipinos do so not because they actively look for such partners. Instead, these are the only guys who come close to the values this Pinays prize. Number 6. Shared goals. Depending on which Pinay you asked, some Filipino guys talk and act like they don't have any plans extending past tomorrow. Some Pinays are drawn to guys with a long-term visions for their lives. Other Filipinos appreciate guys who can think big. Sadly, as Filipino national artist Nick Joaquin Famous observed many Filipinos suffer from small thinking. They think short term and don't think about pushing themselves to live out their fullest potential. They find happiness in even the smallest accomplishment and settle for the bare minimum. They call this living a life of gratitude. While many Filipinos buy into this, others demand more of themselves as well as their partner since they want a much better life for their children. These Filipinos are drawn to foreign men who have big goals and ambitions in life because they feel they get to build something substantial with their partner, a partner who is serious about living up to his life's full potential. Number 5. Mutual attraction. Many foreign men find Filipinas exotic and new, precisely the same impression quite a number of Filipinas have about foreign men. This is purely personal and no one outside of the pair have any right to judge what they think is attractive or not. It's their choice and that's what makes it so awesome. Number 4. They find foreigners more attractive. While other women are in the position to know better, they aren't immune to the pervasive and often subconscious effects of this global media conditioning. Some Filipinos are very susceptible to Western media influence and unconsciously take on assumption and expectation that place Asian males lower in the sexual attractiveness totem pole, lower than whites, Latinos, and African American men. Number 3. Random chance. Many Pinoys who end up with foreign spouses who would be the first to surprise at how they end up marrying outside their culture. These women had no intention of marrying out, much less intentionally look for a foreign partners. How does this happen? Well, just as many American women end up guys who are far from their type, a Filipina might have had a breakup and decided to swear off on any relationship for the time being. She gets some time off and this openness and clarity enables her to see the awesome side of a non-Filipino friend or co-worker. He's in the same situation and they hit it off. Never underestimate the power of random chance. Things tend to click in the right places for unknown reasons at times we least expect. All this randomness is part of what makes life so wonderful. Number 2. They feel more appreciated. Some Filipino come from families where they are always the center of attention. When it comes to the relationship, they tend to sideline females they get romantically linked with. The relationship is imbalanced because it's all about him, his goals, his projects, and what he's all about. Confident Filipinos who are secure in their own skin and have nothing to prove are turned off by this. They start to drift towards guys who can give them an equal voice and equal billing in their relationship. Number 1. Love. Love goes beyond mutual attraction and circumstances. Its power is so raw and bright that it doesn't need an explanation. It just is. And you can see it in the happy faces and joyful life of those lucky enough to find it. The final word on why Filipina marry non-Filipinos: every person is different. So, by extensions, every relationship is different. Filipinas are very diverse and come from a wide range of backgrounds. No wonder they marry for different reasons besides whatever negative media portrayals there may be. 90-day fiancé, for example. Most are looking for something more substantial than money. Do you want to build their marriage on a firm foundation that will weather the ups and downs of any relationship? And that's it for today. Thank you for listening to Aurora's podcast. Please support my channel by liking, sharing this video, and please don't forget to subscribe. And thank you for listening. Bye bye.